No.
For the governor to consider that.
No, my lord. For the governor, yes. Therefore, withholding can be an option. Therefore, withholding is an option. To be used rarely, my lord. I cannot, my lord, argue that he can use it wherever he feels. But something so shockingly unconstitutional, something so, suppose some legislative assembly passes a bill that henceforth we will not be a part of Union of India. Would he, my lord, return it? Would he grant assent? Would he refer it to the president? The only thing which can be done is to withhold the assent. Therefore, I said, my lord, I'm not repeating it, that there are only 20 instances, my lord, in last 50 years. Now, Lord, withhold is a separate, my lord, action, a separate independent option. I have already argued it, but my lord, I was just trying to assist your lordships on the question, what is the meaning of the word falls through? What is the consequence of withholding of the assent? My lord, falls through, as my lord Justice Narasimha, my lord, pointed out, that it's not a constitutional term. It's not a term used. My lord, Constitution uses the term lapsing. But lapsing is a separate phenomenon. My lord, suppose a bill is moved, but the assembly is dissolved, etc., then the bill lapses. But withholding, every judgment of the Supreme Court uses the word, in case the governor withholds the bill, it falls through. From where? We were, my lord, searching. From where the Honorable Supreme Court got these words? I'm not reading it, but please see wherever amendments were moved and were not accepted. The Constituent Assembly debate says that this amendment is not accepted. Please come to 778. I'm not reading it. 778. Therefore, my lord, from the beginning of the conceiving of the Constitution, the word falls through is the governor, my lord, withholds it. Therefore, if the word,
you equate the governor with the Constituent Assembly?
No, my lord, I'm sorry, my lord. And that's not the comparison I'm making even remotely. My lord, that's not my submission. My lord, my submission, I'm sorry, my lord, there is some limitation. I'm unable to communicate properly. My submission is where the word falls through. Origin of force falls through. Falls through means dies. Amendment not accepted, it dies. From this, my lord, every judgment of the Supreme Court, larger bench judgments, says in the context of withholding that if it is withheld, the bill falls through, meaning thereby it dies. That's the only limited purpose.
Unless.
My lord, that I have already, my lord, I don't wish re-repeat it. My lord, I have already, my lord, argued that, my lord, then the chart is given. Unless, my lord, I don't think, my lord, I'll take that, my lord, further. This is a reference made by the President of India. It is not necessary that one party will only appoint the governors. The argument from the other side is that perennially we will never have our governors. Let's not, my lord, go into that. My lord, here I'm not going into this question. My lord, here what happened was, let me tell you, the system has functioned with harmony. This has a recently started phenomena with Delhi government. Something happens 32, something happens 32. Otherwise, my lord, there are several governments, my lord. Communist government, Congress government, Congress in center, BJP government in state. Did your lordships get 32 petitions? They were being taken care of. And what my learned friend is, my lord, possibly assisted wrongly is this bill was withheld and therefore it fell through. Thereafter, in 2021, some new bill was introduced. It cannot be this bill, my lord, after follow. But, my lord, that again, this is only to answer. No, it cannot. Lord, therefore, my only purpose of showing this is that
for informal or formal, the regions are communicated.
And there is an end.
And after the communication of those regions, there is nothing which preclude the legislature
to pass a fresh
reintroduce, reconfigure
exactly
a bill.
Correct, my lord, correct. I bow down, my lord. That's all I am saying. The file, my lord, which culminates into this declaration contains correspondence, reasons, calling for some explanation, some details, meetings between the chief minister and the governor. Lord, this Lord, adversarial approach had never been taken. Since 50 years, we have the example.